All right, everybody, welcome back. We are taking another deep dive today, and this time we are looking at something pretty important in the pharmaceutical industry.
Yeah, this is some really interesting stuff.
Yeah. So if you've been watching those YouTube videos we told you about, you've probably been hearing a lot about these things called learning management
Well,
systems.
LMS
Yeah, LMS,
for short.
exactly, specifically in the pharma world. And
German LMS.
yeah, pharma LMS. So that's what we're diving into today.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So uh, I don't know about you, but when I was watching this video from Paradiso Solutions called Pharmaceutical Industry LMS Challenges and Solutions,
Yeah.
right off the bat, they start talking about all this compliance and certification stuff and how
Right.
much learning and development is needed. And I don't know, it just sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it is. I mean, if you think about it, this is an industry that's, super highly regulated.
Hmm.
They're dealing with really important stuff like people's lives. New discoveries are happening all the time. Regulations are changing. So knowledge is really important in this industry. And an LMS helps them manage all of that.
Yeah.
It's not just a nice to have, it's almost essential.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Now, this video kept saying you need a dedicated pharma LMS.
Yeah.
What what makes that different from any other LMS? Like if a university is using an LMS or something.
It's definitely different. A university's LMS, is mainly focused on students and courses and grades and that sort of thing. But pharma LMS is way more complex.
Yeah.
Think about all the different roles in a pharmaceutical company.
Oh, yeah.
You have people in research, manufacturing, sales, marketing, you name it, and they all need different information and training.
That makes sense.
So a pharma LMS has to be able to handle all these different users with all their specific permissions. You know who has access to what. And then there's the whole thing about integrating with all their other systems,
Oh, I bet.
which are probably already complicated. And then on top of that, you need top-notch security because they're dealing with really sensitive data.
Right. When they said airtight security in the video, it made me wonder, what are the risks if something goes wrong?
Oh, huge risks. I mean, think about patient data, clinical trial results, the formulas for their drugs, all that's highly confidential. If that information gets into the wrong hands, it could be disastrous.
Yeah.
We could be talking identity theft, fake medicines, or even sabotaged research. The cost of a data breach in this industry would be astronomical. So, yeah, security is a huge deal.
I can see that. So, okay, they've got this specialized LMS, but then they have to make all the courses for it too.
Right.
That seems like a massive job.
Yeah, it's a big job. But the video made a good point. They said the benefits outweigh the challenges. Because with a pharma LMS, you can create very specific learning paths.
Customize.
Yeah,
Yeah.
customized for every role in the company. And you can track everyone's progress in real time, see who's struggling, where the knowledge gaps are. And everyone's on the go these days, so you can even make it mobile friendly.
Ah, very cool.
So people can learn on their phones or tablets wherever they are. It just makes learning so much more efficient and targeted.
And they said it can actually help with employee engagement. I'm curious how an LMS does that.
Well, think about it. No one really likes those boring mandatory training sessions.
Yeah.
But if you have a pharma LMS, you can make the content relevant and engaging. People can learn at their own pace and actually see how they're progressing. It becomes more about professional development. It's like they're gaining valuable skills, not just checking boxes. And that makes people feel more motivated and invested in their work.
That's pretty smart. You know what really stood out to me in that video? They said a pharma LMS isn't just a tool, it's a strategic asset. And I was like, whoa.
I know, right? It's a bold statement, but I think it's true. I mean, if you think about it, a pharma LMS can impact every part of the business. It can help accelerate research and development by, making it easier for researchers to share information. It can boost sales by making sure sales reps are up to date on all the products and regulations. And we've already talked about how it can lead to a more engaged and knowledgeable workforce. So it's a real investment in the future of the company.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
So I think we can see here that a pharma LMS is really a custom-built solution for this, this really unique and demanding industry. And it's not just about, keeping up with compliance. It's about helping these companies achieve real results.
Yeah, definitely. And it makes you wonder what's next for these systems. This video talked about solutions that are out there right now, but
Hmm.
what if we could use AI to personalize the learning experience even more?
Oh, wow.
Like imagine an LMS that adapts to each employee's learning style and their specific needs. And it's always learning and evolving to provide the most effective training possible. That's what I think is really exciting about the future of this technology.
That is an amazing thought, and I think it just goes to show how much potential there is in this area. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of pharmaceutical learning management systems. You know there's a lot to think about here, so keep exploring, and we'll see you next time.